This morning, an Indianapolis family says an Uber driver was making inappropriate racial comments towards their teenage sons during their ride to school.
Our Chase Howell talked to those boys who say the comments just came out of nowhere.
A 22-minute Uber ride felt like hours for two brothers.
It just made me feel uncomfortable a lot. Very uncomfortable.
Isaiah Gray and Malachi Walker say their dad ordered them an Uber to school. According to their receipt, the driver picked them up around 9 in the morning. Shortly after that is when 18-year-old Gray says the racially insensitive comments started.
We got in the car. She asked if we went to school selling drugs. Then she asked us how people was in our house. Are we bunched up in there? And then she proceeded to tell us about life, like have our parents have any traumas, and our like culture like to have baby mamas and stuff.
Both Gray and Walker say they felt so uncomfortable by the alleged comments they began texting each other in the car. But 11 minutes into the ride, it was time for Gray to be dropped off, leaving his 13-year-old brother in the car by himself.
I felt very anxious, scared. My brother was texting me, asking me if I was okay. I was okay. And she was just still asking me weird questions.
The boys' stepmom, Lauren Walker, says when they texted her what happened, she couldn't believe what she was reading. In an email to Uber, Walker detailed the boys' account of what happened and also submitted a complaint. Walker shared Uber's response with me that says in part, they do not tolerate this kind of behavior and that they take every report from users very seriously.
It wasn't expected, it caught us off guard, and so we're just trying to figure out how to move forward. And we actually had like a family conversation last night trying to teach them how to handle issues like that because it may come again in their lives, unfortunately.
I too reached out to Uber about the claims. A spokesperson wrote back saying what the riders experienced is deeply upsetting and that they're investigating these claims. And while Uber is doing their investigation, I did mine and found their driver outside her home. She was adamant about not wanting to be shown on camera, but says she's aware of the allegations and says they're not true.
Bring it in.
As Lauren and their mom, Sherry and Gray, go hug their boys, they remind them to be proud young black men.
Be proud that you're black. You be proud of that. But, in reality, walking in these streets, just at the end of the day, be careful.
I did ask Uber if the woman was still cleared to drive for the service and was told to refer back to their initial statement. Reporting in Indianapolis, Chase Howell, 13 News.